Hey guys, so we're going to take a look at the first step of a project setup button that we've created here. So we've got some code here. Basically what this does is it runs through, grabs all the view templates within the entire project, gets them ready and sorted so that we can pull fresh from the current brand new template that you're going to be creating a new project for. So as we add and change things to the templates, it'll pull that data fresh. It's going to grab all the level names and the level elevations, as well as all the existing scope boxes that you've set up in here previously in the first step to kind of get that project ready to roll. And then it grabs all this data and basically takes our project setup Excel template and pushes all that data into the specific tabs that need to have that data in there, so you can then continue your project setup process. Okay. So inside of Revit, you'll see there's a new engineering toolkit toolbar, which is where I'm building all of our new tools and suites. Right now, I'm just got some placeholder graphics in here for some of the buttons. We have an admin RCP coordination button, which moves all the lights and diffusers to the nearest ceiling. And that one's kind of done, but there's another video to kind of show and demo that. So this first button here, we have an admin toolbar, which will be the first toolbar, and a couple buttons for the design technology group, and then I'm going to make each trade will have its own toolbars and buttons for things that we need. So this begin project setup button, if we go ahead and click that, it takes a couple seconds to run. Tells us template file has been configured successfully, it's been saved to our desktop, and you can see that this Excel file has just been created. So we punch that up and take a look. We can go in here in the first tab here, scope boxes. It's pulled these 4 scope boxes out of the project and place them in this tab. The levels, it's got the level names, the level elevations, view templates. It's got all of the different view templates that are in this particular model. So it has all of those up to date. And then the rest of these, the floor plans, the RCPs, and the sheets, those all pull from the previous 3 fields of data. So if I'm going to set up a new project here, I can go off of our existing template, and for electrical power plan level 1, I can select the level 1 plan, level 1 level. And so we can select the levels that have been pulled out of Revit, and then apply what view template goes to that particular view, and then what scope box it's supposed to be applying to that particular view once it creates that view in Revit. So this process here develops all the floor plans, all of the plans that need to be created for this project. You'll do the same process for your RCP plans. Again, the name of the views, the levels associated with them, the view templates, and then the scope boxes. So again, this will be pre-set up. Basically, all you'll be doing is adding in different levels based on how many levels of the building, and then applying your scope boxes, and the view template should pretty much be already pre-configured. And then the sheets, this includes all trades. So all the naming conventions is our kind of our basic setup for naming conventions. All of the names are in here, and everything that's in green are floor plans, everything that's in orange are RCP plans. And then here, this lookup is basically going back and simply just looking up, allowing you to select from a drop-down list the previous floor plans or RCP plans that you had created in the previous tabs. So it's kind of a step-by-step process, but this really allows anybody to just use Excel to drive the complete setup process. So once you have this Excel file completed and dialed in, the next button I'm going to create will basically allow you to open up a browse dialog box to say, hey, select the template that you want to run on this project. You'll select this Excel file wherever you have it saved or stored, and it'll read all this data and then create all these views and sheets, placing the views on the sheets, changing all the view title bars to include our MSA title bar, centering the view in the sheet, and a whole bunch of a couple other things. This process, currently we have scripts for this in Dynamo, but Dynamo's kind of brittle and hard to scale firm-wide, so we're building this into a toolbar suite for us here. All right, so more to come on that once I get the second part of this done, which will probably take a couple days to build this from in C# and code that up. And then we'll have fully automated setup process in Revit And of course, we'll look to expand that to CAD as time allows as well, moving into next year.